The body lay frozen in silence for 5,000 years, until a melting glacier gave it back to the world. In September of 1991, high in the Ötztal Alps, hikers stumbled upon a man emerging from the ice. At first, authorities thought he was a modern climber, recently lost. But as the ice loosened its grip, the truth surfaced. This was Ötzi, the oldest naturally preserved human ever found in Europe. A man from the Copper Age. And almost immediately, a question began to echo through laboratories and newsrooms alike. How did he die? At first, the story seemed simple. Ötzi had collapsed in the mountains, exhausted by cold and altitude. An accident, a tragic end to a long journey. But the body told a more complicated story, one that refused to stay buried. Scans revealed an arrowhead lodged deep in his shoulder. Not a hunting mishap, but a wound fired from behind. There were cuts on his hands, signs of a recent struggle. Blood traces from multiple people on his weapons and clothing. This was no peaceful death in the snow. This was violence, frozen in time. Suddenly, Ötzi wasn't just an ancient traveler. He was a victim. Theories multiplied. Some imagined an ambush, perhaps a raid between rival groups fighting over territory or resources. Others pictured betrayal, a companion turning enemy, an argument ending in bloodshed. One chilling idea suggested Ötzi escaped an initial attack, climbed higher into the mountains to flee, and finally collapsed as the arrow's damage slowly drained his strength. But not everyone agreed. Skeptics pushed back. Could the arrow have struck after death? Could shifting ice have moved the body, rearranged evidence, created a false crime scene? The Alps are not gentle archivists. Snow slides, glaciers creep, time distorts. Maybe Ötzi died alone, and the mountain rewrote the story afterward. Each new test reignited the debate. Pollen in his stomach placed his final hours in late spring or early summer. His last meal, meat, grains, and herbs, suggested he hadn't expected to die that day. His gear showed careful craftsmanship, even status. This was a man prepared for life, not surrender. And that is what makes Ötzi unsettling. Because he feels familiar. He carried tools. He had conflicts. He ran when threatened. Across 5 millennia, his final moments mirror our own instincts, to survive, to flee, to endure. In the end, the ice gives us no verdict. Accident or murder. Victim of nature or violence. Ötzi remains caught between explanations, forever mid-story. Perhaps that is his legacy. A reminder that even with modern science, some human truths remain unresolved. And that long before history was written, people lived complex lives, and sometimes died in ways we still struggle to understand. If this story intrigued you, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these ancient mysteries alive.